let's see. Alright, looks like everything's good. Hello and good evening. No, no. That's a double no. Thank you, but I did shower, so you shouldn't smell a thing. But welcome back and good evening. Been almost a week since the last one of these, I think. We can blame that on the FGO event. But since... Hey, well, have fun with it. I personally think it's the weakest, but a lot of people do like various parts of it. Since somebody said that they were going to come in and then didn't, we'll go ahead and give a recap over what happened last time. We entered the Contest of Champions. Balio and Sunder are now, well, can't come up with anything witty on the spot for Balio, but Sunder's definitely a blunder by this point, because they did. Returned the princess. Princess ran away again. And here we are in the Eastern Lands, in the Rapala region. Welcome to Rapala, home of the Porters Guild. I still, like, this ends up getting relevant, but I still don't know what the point of this little square is. Take transport orders here. If you're looking for passage on the ship, you'll have to talk to Guildmaster Sinkar first. Molotov. So they say they have only the best weapons, and yet the best they got is apparently the stuff from the contest. Ah, you found the man himself, huh? Yep, you do meet, what is it, Graham, I believe, in that DLC. Oh. Well... Whoops. Well, it's not really that much of a surprise, though. He's literally on the cover, so... I thought I'd be able to get some work when the ship came back, so I came to meet the Guildmaster, Sinkar. I feel like there should have been another window of text there. Huh? You want to use the ship? Hmm. My daughter's in charge of that. You have to talk to her about it. You got past all of the boring stuff. Don't worry. That fellow there, he doesn't have any money, so he keeps ordering water. I mean, could just be ordering water because you don't want to pay for overpriced drinks. What? Hear what you say. I won't do it. This here is the shipyard. Except right now we don't have a ship. It's not much as a not much of a shipyard then, is it? Now, I just want to point out one of these models is not quite like the other. Well, others, I suppose. But Zig hasn't decided anything yet. Here's how it works, see? Shadis needs someone who can get things done, like me. Understand, babe? When people talk about real men, they mean people like Zig here, see? Besides, Sinker has already given Zig his seal of approval. That may be true. But as the person in charge of the guild finances... Don't you worry, nerd. Fade. Between Shadis and me, the guild will be in good hands. Right, Shadis? Ha ha ha. Don't be shy, Shadis. We'll make a great team, you and me. So that's that. See ya, Bade. I'm sorry about that. I'm Bade, guild bookkeeper. How can I help you? You want to know about the ship? You'll need to talk to Miss Shadis there. You keep asking me about the ship, but the ship's not coming back. Understand? Oh, it gives me such a headache. Shadis. Just because you're not feeling good doesn't mean you can act like that in front of customers. Not feeling good? And whose fault do you think that is? You doofus? Is that a question, or are you stating? You probably don't care if I get married to someone like Zig anyway, do you? I'm so sorry. I'm assuming they're already dead, then. She seems a little upset right now. Anyway, she said the ship's not back yet. Okay, then yeah. No, don't worry. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. Can't exactly say you a ride right now. Sorry about that back there. Well, they were important. They were important for starting it. I was just a little frustrated. So many things happening at once. I'm sorry. I can't tell you anything about the ship for now. If you're in a hurry, you could go ask my father if he'll let you use the road. What? Want to use the road instead of the ship? There's a problem with that, too. You know that volcano, Mount Zublo? It erupted a little while ago, and the lava's blocked off the road. So, if you want to go east, there's no choice. You'll have to wait until the ship comes back. I won't stop you if you want to go see the volcano, but you won't be able to get past it. So yeah, welcome to the Rapala arc, where literally everything seems to be working against us to get over towards Angel Tower. I mean, after we came all this way, there's no boat? Can't use the road, either. I guess we're stuck here, then. Maybe if we fix the lighthouse, the boat would be able to get here. I don't think the guild will let anyone near it, no matter how good they may be with machines. Well then, I guess we're stuck here. Say, do you think Shadis likes Spade? Well, maybe she does. What does that have to do with anything? And Bade's in love with Shadis, right? But he's too shy to tell her. I know. I'll go talk to Bade and tell him what he needs to tell her. I mean, if he doesn't do anything, it's not fair to Shadis, is it? I mean, can't say Beta without Bay. Just saying. Nah, but, Bade's got some, stuff he's gotta do. This here cave's a shrine for some kind of god or something. All I know is we found it here when we was making the road. We're members of the Porters Guild of Rapala. The guild controls all the roads and trade routes around here. So the anti-monopoly hasn't hit yet. You wanna get east, you should get a passage on a freighter from the harbor. The volcano just erupted and the lava's still blocking the road, you see. Sorry, can't use this road. The lava from the recent eruptions gone and blocked it. I'm sure we could run over it if we tried. Can't decipher what the characters mean. You have the strange feeling you've seen them somewhere before. I was actually just coming here to see if I could get a good camera angle. I completely forgot there was a chest here. But you know, I'll take it. I'm going to go talk to Bade and tell him what he needs to do. So fun fact, even if you take her out of the party and come over here, she gets automatically re-injected into a party. Not much we can do without the ship. Anything else I can do for you? Tell us about when the ship's coming. Bade. Bade? We've been friends since we were kids. I don't want to talk about that bonehead now, okay? Anything else I can do for you? Zig. That bozo. Well, my father seems to like him. He is a pretty good sailor, but that's about it. Anything else I can do for you? Your father? My father wants me to marry a sailor. He says the guild works too rough for a woman. Anything else? You. Me? I like working for the guild. I just wish there was someone I could rely on to give me a hand sometimes, you know? When's the ship coming? Who knows? I don't. This is the first time the ship's been gone this long. We can only fix the lighthouse. maybe we could figure out why. Anything else I can do for you? Alright then. My father should be in the pub in the inn. Say, babe. You're in love with Shadis, aren't you? What? What? What are you talking about? Don't be so embarrassed. Sure, Shadis likes you too. Wait just a minute. Why don't we talk about this somewhere else? What are you talking about? Of course I like Shadis. She's my friend, but... What? Propose? I can't do that. I mean, I'm nothing. She needs someone strong and reliable to help her run the guild. So then all you need to do is get strong. I don't know. I think that's easier said than done. Look at me. No problem. We'll help train you. Train? That's right. It looks like we won't be going anywhere until the boat comes, so we'll help you get stronger. No, I don't think it'll work. I love how even Momo's like, man, I don't even know. Ryu, where did you pick the princess? Oh wait, of course, princess, of course. I don't think it'll work. You won't know unless you try. I'm going back to work. Did I say something wrong, maybe? No. It may take him some time to face the truth. Wah ha 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 ha. What's all that noise about? Hey, Shadis. You start getting your wedding dress fitted now. I'll go get that lighthouse fixed up. Faster than you can say, I do. Alright. Now leave me alone. If you fix that lighthouse up, you'll be a hero, Zig. You'll be head of the guild in no time. Fade, what's the matter? Zig's going to go fix the lighthouse. If Zig manages to defeat the monsters and repair the lighthouse, there'll be no denying he's the strongest man around, and the best choice for Guildmaster. And that means Zig will marry Shadis, right? Please, I want you to train me. I can't just give up, not without trying. Please, train me. Make me strong so I can go fix the lighthouse before Zig. I've never used a sword before. You have to get me some equipment. I'll give you 1,000 zenny, but please get me some armor and a sword, and please, get some that aren't too heavy. So, you have to gear the dude up, right? And on top of that, you need to do so without exceeding a certain weight level. Which, I think we're good on that particular front. Just give me some equipment. I can use anything Ryu can. Got it. Alright then. Are you ready to start training? Ready. Okay. I'll come when I finished work, so please wait for me in the town square. That night. So see, this is what the town square is used for, right? Why is it like this other than for design purposes? Thanks for waiting. No one should bother us here. Let's get started. Could you please give me the equipment you have for me? We're gonna give him that Scramma Sax. And then give him a breastplate. He even has his own training montage theme. Okay, everything looks alright. Once you're ready to begin, let me know. Are you ready? So, asking how we do this would give you basically a tutorial. But basically, he has a set amount of health and all of that. You need to gradually beat the shit out of him so that he, one, alright, the more damage he does, his attack goes up. The more damage he takes, as in raw health, the more his maximum health goes up. And then, of course, depending on how much you beat the shit out of him, I believe his defense goes up as well. This can get so outrageous, by the way, that he can actually gradually start one-shotting your team if you're not careful. Of course, once he gets that strong, well, you know. First, we're going to get an idea of what his actual health is. About 40, maybe 50. Yeah, so about 50. I don't remember if I put influence on anybody. Which I suppose it doesn't matter, but... And the way the health is factored in, it's not, even if you overkill him, it still counts. So I'm probably gonna just not have Ryu attack this time, since it looks like we can actually use Cyclone. Huh. I mean, yeah, it was nice of him, wasn't it? But anyway, we're actually just going to stall it out for now. Let him keep getting those easy hits in. And once we get ready to finish things up, we'll be using Super Combo for the first time. I'm not sure if focus goes away if you do literally anything other than physical attacking, so I'm just going to keep spamming it for now. But with any luck, it'll only take a few of these training sessions to get him squared away. I'm not sure what I'm going to give him for final gear, though. I'll let it go one more normal turn, I'm just going to super combo him. Hello, Mune Mune. Nope, this is a personal favorite of mine. Couldn't tell you the exact number of times I've gone through it, but no, it is not blind. Are you one or two shotting most of the things there, Ski? But, hello, hope you're all having a pleasant evening. Oh, well, that would do it. Ayy. Wait, you two-shot the Yao Guai with your pistol? That's all for tonight, then. Tonight's results are... Yeah, Silver Combo probably more than doubled this. Oh, is the Maria that strong? So we need to do this a few times to make him durable. Also increases firepower. But I think you see just how crazy his growths are. $27 damage and 108 DPS. Have you found a 12.7mm pistol yet? I feel like that would still be stronger, actually. Alright, everyone, let's start. Yup. Yeah, if you find a 12.7, one, it should be stronger, but on top of that, you should be able to mod it as opposed to the Maria, which I think is just hard set the way it is. So at this point, he's a lot more durable. I should be able to get away with a little bit more. Okay, so at the very least, I'm able to figure out that the exact power levels of spells. Now, the one thing that can throw this off, especially if you're going to pump up Ryu's potential damage, is if he reprises literally any of Bade's attacks. But usually that shouldn't be an issue. And just from that one engagement, he's already actually more than doubled his strength, it looks like. Hey, good evening. Yeah, me too. Grew up more or less with this game nearby. Really great game. Translation's a little questionable later in it, but I'll cover that when we get there. So see, you say unpopular opinion, right? And I do know what you mean. Some people say they like 4 more, and that's fair. I think this is the golden standard. I think this is the best entry in the series. So, you know, you are not alone. If it's not the... Now, don't get me wrong, 4 does a few things a little bit better. Like the examining system being built into guard is great. One second. I nudged the square by accident. Even then, though, that's 500. But 3 just does so much well. And it probably has the individually best dragon system in the whole series. If I hadn't nudged that square, we probably could have hit close to 1,000. Yeah, I know, right? Because, I mean, they give you, what, 18 potential genes to work with on a 3-slot system? I think there's, what, over 1,000 combinations? Not to mention probably about 20 unique ones in there. It's, again, 4 does a few things better, but 3 is just the golden standard to me. Which, I do plan to eventually hit 4, again, on stream. And I might even go through 1, 2, and Dragon Quarter at some point. Mystery, Dark, and Miracle, that's the, I believe that's just a big old dark behemoth, right? There's... I think rather than actually attack this time, I'm just going to go right for the super combo. Oh, it took me a second. Don't get me wrong, I do get it, it is drastically different. But I gave it the fair shot, and if you treat it as though it's its own thing, it's actually okay. It has its own charms, but yeah, no, definitely if it's a case of you wanting to play a true Breath of Fire experience, that one definitely ain't it. Alright, let's see well, we'll keep using that, and we'll have her not guard, just so if he hits, he'll have a clean one. Alright, let's see if I don't fudge it this time. Eight hits. Which, let's be real here, if Bade was actually taking these hits, he would not be standing after all that. I forget exactly what Zig's stats are, but if you can outspeed Bade with Ryu, which would be much easier if I equipped something that wasn't literally the heaviest weapon I had. A super combo under those circumstances will hammer Zig. So you kind of just want to get his health up enough that he can withstand until the Lucky Strike. And actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and do a quick shot and see how that goes. Let's go ahead and... Actually, come to think of it, I already know that Bade is slower than Momo. Isn't he still... He's still faster. Alright, never mind. We're just going to use the Claymore. The Lighthouse? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. What? What do you mean you're going to the Lighthouse, Bade? It's Zig here who's going, see? So just butt out, Bade. That's right. I'm the strongest, so it's me who's going to the Lighthouse. You got a problem with that? You'll have to fight me. If you want to go, you'll have to beat Zig, see? So right now, Bade should have about 170 health. We're here to decide who goes to the Lighthouse to fix it, Bade or the boss. Listen up, this is a duel, see? Don't you be trying nothing, okay? Just stay there and watch. And this is where they give you a hint. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, fight. Well, wait, does that count? I mean, he didn't get involved. Okay. I guess it'll just be a normal super attack. Even without Last Resort and Double Focus, it should easily be 300 damage. So, it's still fine. Let's try this again. Round 2. Oh wow, right out the gate? Alright. Huh. I guess, Last Resort and Focus is way more busted than I thought it was. Well, doesn't matter. He won. I won. Oh no, boss. I don't believe it. How could big old Zig here lose to Bade? Bade, are you alright? Look at you. You're all beat up. If it hadn't been for all your help, I wouldn't have been able to beat Zig. You hadn't convinced me to fight Zig, Nina, then I guess I would have stayed the same old Bade. A 98-pound weakling. Dude was a bit underweight. Jadis, I want to help you. Let's take care of the guild together. Boss! Boss! Did you hear that? Boss! Boss? Wake up, boss! Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know what'll happen next, but Jadis and I will work everything out somehow together. But anyway, so it's actually super funny. Whatever team you walk up in there with, he'll talk to whoever the leader at that point in time is. So I have actually had him thank Gar, of all people, even though Gar had literally nothing to do with that whole exchange. And while I probably could have gotten something better, if you actually know the gears back towards the end, ain't it? Depending on what you give Bade, he will upgrade it to the next tier of the next most expensive gear. Pretty sure you can't get anything busted, which is how he gets around, you know, giving you something too early. Because if you give him something too heavy, he just can't use it. Okay, it's probably a moon sword. And we got the chain cap, which we already had one of. Well, we'd have to give the other one to Gar or Pico. How could I lose with a body like this? Oh well, I'm a man, I can take it. But see, even though he won, Bade's pretty much just busted. Oh, hello. Thank you so much for everything. These injuries? Well, I'm not used to fighting, see, so... Ouch. So I won't be going to the lighthouse for a while, I suppose. But if you're really in a hurry, I really shouldn't do this. You're not guild members, but I was wondering, would you help us fix the lighthouse? Here, take this. You got a guild badge. With that, you can get to the lighthouse. I don't know for sure if the ship will come back once the lighthouse has been fixed, but it can't hurt to try, right? And if I recall correctly, even if I shift the team around a bit, you're still going to end up with Nina, Momo, and Ryu. Or at least Momo, I think. I think you have to bring Momo specifically. But we're going to bring Nina anyway. And we're going to go ahead and buy something extra ahead of time. I believe I only need 2. Could be wrong, though. Just hope the ship will come back after we do the repairs. Lighthouse is also run using Chrism energy. Did you know that I'm also carrying flame? Oh, you know what? That's actually really good. They're giving you a hint. Besides, if we're not doing anything anyway, we might as well go fix the lighthouse, right? And just onion sounds. I think, unless I were to go and try and grab some more gear, this is about as good as we're going to, honestly, we probably don't even need to upgrade. I kind of want to be stingy for a reason. Probably won't be relevant till next session, but when we get there, we'll get there. A really expensive piece I plan on grabbing if I can. But, Airship, if you're still around, what other classic RPGs do you tend to dabble with? Only guild members are allowed past this point? You have a badge? Oh, you're associates of the guild. Alright, but the lighthouse is full of monsters. Be careful. Hey, that's another one that I, wow, 5 times? Jeez. I mean, you could definitely do worse, because, I mean... Alright, so I already ran, Resident Evil 4. Chrono Trigger and Super Metroid are the 2 that I still need to do fresh and yeet over to YouTube. But Chrono Trigger is one of the games that I consider a timeless classic. Like, it does everything about as well as it would need to. And if there's anything you can genuinely complain about, it's something so minor. Because everything else is just that good. So, good taste. FF6. I mean, Final Fantasy's a freebie almost, but yeah, I can... 3 what, or excuse me, what they then labeled as 3. But yeah, good taste. You know what, I'm gonna use Blitz. And did I did re-equip you, right? Yeah. Now, people have recommended Legaia. I only played 2, though. I might have to make a point to play that one at some time. Yeah, I could see that. From what I saw, it didn't look too different from 2. It literally just punching in all of your combinations and then going to town on somebody. Those are the sorts of things that will eventually be in the rotation, because that's my jam. So definitely keep me in mind if you're looking to hang out. Oh right, you needed Momo specifically because you can't get into the lighthouse unless you blow these barrels. Okay, so Legaia 2 was actually bad compared to 1 then? Because admittedly, I did have some issues with 2, but if 2 was trash, then that's putting 1 on quite the pedestal. So I will look forward to that. It's that much of a gap? Alright. You know, considering they outspeed literally everyone in the party, hmm. We might actually be about to get a game over. That is weird, though. Why are they so fast? Because Nina isn't exactly slow. Unless it's literally a 1-point difference or something. Well, I'm not going into a fresh dungeon with my health not at max, so I guess we need to hit the end. Yeah, I didn't think they would be that fast. And continuously coming in pairs. Blitz is so good. Actually, come to think of it, did I still leave you on Bunyan? He probably only needs 1 more to finish Bunyan, so I will leave him on there. But I do have plans for his next master. We'll do a quick rest. And you know what? Might even go and get inoculations against something. Probably sleep. Or actually, it's just total ailment, isn't it? Well, first, let's check the gear. Maybe I actually was wrong. Maybe there's something substantially better. Yeah, sure. We're running into problems that early in, you might as well go ahead and resolve it now. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about the crashes. Admittedly, I've never played New Vegas on PC. I have it, just have never run it. So, I don't know. If you can get away with modding the game without restarting, might be worth considering it. Like, well, then again, you don't want to because it's not on the workshop, so never mind, that's fair. You plan on cosplaying Ryu? Uh, yeah. It would require a little bit of work, but I could see it being a pretty solid costume. Only issue is how many people are going to recognize you. Because as much as I love the game, and, well, the series, I don't think it was ever super popular. Ability magic? You do it for you? Alright, well, then there you go. Godspeed. I never used the shot system, but might as well do it. Just as a precaution. But yeah, good luck on it, because I'm sure it's going to require a fair bit of work. But if it comes out good, I'm sure it'll feel good. Let's try this again. Yeah, you generally don't want to rush it, so take your time as much as you can, and make sure it really speaks to you before you say this is it. Alright, so I think we're trying to get up here before we got mauled. How so? Well, the most dangerous thing is gone. That's what we should be most focused on. Quiet and protective of his people? Yeah, okay, I can see that. What's really good about Ryu, though, in fact, let me take a moment and see if the change has happened. I would think it has. Ryu goes from scaredy cat that can barely use his own weapon, right? Alright, come on. Yeah, to actually just straight up having proper sword swings. Like, he doesn't speak, but he very visibly grows. And, he in more ways than one. But, that's another thing this one did really well, in my opinion. He becomes more confident. Oh wait, no, you don't need her. You can just go around. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's right after you finish up Balio and Sunder, which... Wow, that actually does heal you for a fair amount, huh? Alright, well, good thing I used Blitz. Like, everything was fine, and then the whole McNeil heist happens. And then Balio and Sunder are... They're honestly probably the best sort of antagonist you could put into the story at that point. They're prevalent, they're just dangerous enough, but also kinda stupid. So even though they had plenty of chances to just really... Okay, I did waste a little bit of money, but that's fine. They had a few chances they could have really just sealed the deal, but they didn't. Not because they were, you know, showing mercy or anything. Either they thought they had bigger fish to fry, or they thought they could make some more money this way. And, when you finally give them their comeuppance, it feels really good. And for Ryu, well, considering how the story starts, yeah, that would be a reason to suddenly have a bit more confidence. Actually, thinking on it, that's also an element of 2, so, it'll be good to go through that with that in mind. So theoretically, we shouldn't have as many issues with sleep popping. Case in point. Okay. Alright, that's actually really funny. I had a feeling that they would still do it, but just seeing them actually commit friendly fire... I will definitely take that much health on a level, though. Reminds me, I do need to sort through all those stat boosts and decide who to use them on. Spoiler, it's probably still going to be Ryu. So another person who came by and started watching Berserker. I don't remember the exact extension of the name at the moment. I checked in on him when he was playing his own run. Lighthouse employees, please read the following. Alright, so I'll finish what I was saying, then we'll get on to this. That dude actually opted to keep knocking out Tipo and Ryu in the first chunk of the opening, have Rei solo the Nue, and then apprenticed Tipo under Mygus to completely finish Mygus before the Balio and Sunder fight, and kept killing off Ryu in the early game, right? After Balio and Sunder, immediately apprentices Ryu to Bunyan, and then shoots up to 10 to finish him off, and then did the same with Nina and Durandal immediately after that. And I'm just sitting there like, look, I'm all for having an efficient game, right? Like, making the best of every little thing. That is just completely beyond my capabilities. It kind of shocked me. But let's see, Chrism. There's an extra Chrism ore stored outside the lighthouse, so we might not have needed to buy one, but I still feel like that was an important thing to do. Boiler in the basement can be fired up by placing Chrism ore in it. Wait for pressure to stabilize and open the main valve. Vaporize Chrism, okay. Is all of this just... Which ducts the Chrism flows through can be regulated with the switch valves. Alright. There's no more Chrism, get some from the... Okay. This might be... It might be that I remembered messing up then. Maybe I can just one-shot it? We'll see. Maybe about to start running from fights just so that I don't run through too much of my resources. You don't need Ghostbusters when you got a sword. Now, was there also a chest up here? No? So one reason to come up here, especially first, here's the voice of the Brood, sealed in the Chrism. And that's the Eldritch gene, which... I believe that's the magic-oriented gene. If you were to use Eldritch, Thorn, and an Elemental gene, I believe it gives you access to Tier 3 spells, and at this point, this would be the earliest you would have access to those. I would like Momo to have some AP left before the end of the dungeon. I think this has some dangerous attacks, but the worst thing is he can drain your AP. And the thing is, if I attempt to run and fail to run, it won't matter because he'll probably almost immediately use it. Yep. Okay, well, at least it died in one turn. That is quite possibly the worst combination. Especially with the ambush. Well, that's something we want. The Dream Ring, if you didn't see that brief bit of text, basically renders you immune to sleep, much like the other one. Really? We might be having to come out just to get topped off on AP at this rate. But in general, you do kind of want some degree of status resistance. There should be, what, 50 a pop, yeah? Oh, there was 3? Okay, I didn't need to buy any Flame Chrism then. Whoops. Welcome to the DLC. That's all I can tell you. Which, don't worry, once you hit 30, your experience requirements will actually start jumping, so... enjoy it. Blitz is such a good skill. I say as it misses at the very end. I would almost consider putting Blitz on Momo, because between Delonzo and her Artemis cap, it would probably... oh. You know what? I can fish more of those for free. But between Delonzo and the Artemis cap, she would probably have a better success rate on those hits, actually. Wait for the curve on the pressure to stabilize. Can we just appreciate that this is probably the least efficient energy method they could have gone with? I remember this being terrible, so let's go. So we're looking for that one. Hey. I'll take one fail. If it means getting on the second shot, sure. What was that? Typhoon? This early? Huh. Okay then. I didn't figure we'd be getting something like that till later. So yeah, because of those 2 hits of Depress from the Spectre, definitely going to be leaving to heal before we commit. And if I'm going to go back to heal, then I might as well start using Ryu's AP to heal for now. Oh yeah. Because there's no 2 ways about it. They're going to just suck the group dry. The worst kind of enemy in any RPG is always the one that eats your resource for using skills. You cannot change my mind. This part is set up. Oh, well, now that one's just gonna run. that wasn't there before. We'll investigate that after resting. And which may be part of the everything outspeeding me issue is that I'm slightly underleveled, which I wouldn't think I am, but that could be a thing. Unfortunately, unless you fish, I believe, rainbow trout, there's not much you can do about having consumable AP restoration that's not a complete waste to use this early. We do have the wisdom fruit, but using it in a place like this is just the height of wastefulness. We'll go ahead and heal up and then head back in. Not even going to bother with those shots again. Maybe if you're using it for the elemental resistance, it's worth it. But, I mean, sleep still hit everybody that wasn't outright immune, so I don't think it's a super great idea for that. Oh, that's an easy kill. I'll actually get access to some nice things soon. Gotta love the disparity of everything that's here. You got stuff from all the way back in Wendia to new enemies that are actually a threat. Yeah, what's with our little new green friend? There's something here. What's that? There's something weird up there. What is it? It looks alive, but it's not moving. Well, whatever it is, doesn't look harmful, does it? I guess it's absolutely nothing. That's what it was. That's your reaction, Nina? Okay. Well, she's not wrong, but this is weird. Something's wrong. First, we're going to probably want to slow it down a little bit. And we're just going to super combo it because it's a new toy and I want to abuse it. We're going to try to have a super combo out by turn 4. Which, considering he's apparently outspeeding the whole party, might be easier said than done. A little bit of a waste, but I know the way I play this game, I would totally have some wasted just sitting there because, oh, I'll use it later. Alright, all we gotta do now is heal him with another standard vitamin. And we should have a one and done, maybe. Now watch me fumble the button presses. Oh, I'd actually counted on her going after the next attack. Okay. Yep, fumbled. But 700 damage isn't bad. We're just going to double tap with it. It won't hit as hard, but it should still hit it for a good 300. Yup, 500. What did you see? Or are you making a joke about the eyeball that it's met an unfortunate end? Scene? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's probably the first encounter in the game that actually just, well, looks as outrageously large as it is, and gets introduced so innocuously. But it is by no means the largest thing we'll find on this adventure. It is up there, though. With this switch, the lighthouse bulb can be turned on. I don't remember who Follows Chalk is. Is that one of the ones working underground? Oh. Yeah, are you still two-shotting those, by the way? No! Because I'm not shouting that. Maybe if I had a soundproof room, but, turn the lighthouse off. I said, turn it off. Oh, okay. Well, the other DLC should offer more of a challenge, so don't worry if you end up steamrolling through that one. Oh no. Now what are we supposed to do? After we went to all the trouble to get Gazer to guard it, now we can't turn it off. I hate you. Dummies, it's all your fault. You'd better make up for it. Here, take this. Got a fairy tiara. If you use this in the flower rings out in the country, you can come to our world. You'll be in big trouble if you don't, understand? Did we do something wrong? No. So an interesting thing about that, the Fairy Tiara allows you to interact with, I don't care about you anymore because the boss is dead. The Fairy Tiara allows you to interact with flower circles. And we'll go over exactly, well, I don't suppose it really spoils the surprise. We're literally going to do that as the next plot thing. It allows you to go to the Land of Fairies, right? That is actually not just outlandish. That is only a stone's throw away from fairy circles in European mythology. Except fairy circles, I believe, were largely mushrooms specifically. But yeah, according to mythology, if you were to stand inside a circle of mushrooms, especially if it's on the stump of a dead tree, those were portals to the land of fairies. That's an easy way for the kids to be spirited away, so to speak. Oh, Ryu don't even care. Ryu can just one-shot those normally. Alright. I'll admit, though, I was a tiny bit concerned when walk in and just immediately get my ass handed to me by mobs. I was like, I don't remember this place being that dangerous. They really didn't want me to do anything this turn. Gotta love Blitz. Lightning. Geez, she just got 2 skills back to back. Alright. Much more for the next Ryu level. I think that should be enough to finish up with Bunyan, so it's probably alright. So we will be doing the fairy circle thing in a minute, but I do want to go and check on Bunyan and then set up a few other things. That was a fairy, wasn't it? A pretty rude fairy at that. Takes all kinds, I guess. I just hope the ship comes back now that the light's fixed. Use the fairy tiara where there's flowers. We just want to go east. Why do we have to take the long way around? Because that's how a journey goes, Gar. Coincidentally, you cannot take Gar into the next story beat in the fairy circle bit. Well, you can, but practically every event flag that pops will shuffle him and Pico out in favor of Momo and Nina. So hopefully you, if you're playing through it, hopefully you've taken care to gear those two up and whatnot. I'll be entirely honest, Bunyan's last skill is kind of useless, but because there's no inherently better option, which I suppose you could put Ryu under Delonzo, and that does have its merits. Kinda do want the star next to Bunyan's name. Nina will stay with Migas for now because the next alternative isn't available for a good while. Been working hard. Apparently not enough. Well, another good strength-based level would be nice, but I have a better idea for Ryu's next level. Gar can just take up the slack with Bunyan. So, there is an area you could already enter and fiddle about with, right? But it didn't actually matter if you did the process until now. And I'll explain what that is in just a minute. We will be going to check in on Delonzo. I imagine we should be able to get a skill by now. But going over to this mysterious spring, and we already got the loot here and everything. How are I and Mage Goose getting ambushes on me exactly? Is it because of Pico? And I actually should check something before I start actually just murdering these. Really? I'm pretty sure that I have it set up, but... Oh! Okay, so I actually forgot to unlock Fall. So we will not be killing Goose just yet. So you need the Fairy Tiara for her to actually appear. Boy, was I scared. I was going to die. You have to make amends for that. I know. I want you to get back my flower jewel, which was stolen from me by a nasty crow. If you do it, I'll give you a reward, okay? Now, I don't remember if you need to do this to make said item be available or not. I might have just neglected to grab it prior to now, but the jewel in question is actually in another question mark location that we peeked into way earlier. And just like that, we get the flower jewel. A little curious. Oh! I wasn't sure if these dudes would still be here. Well, it doesn't like their dialogue changed, so I suppose it's a moot point. We would be killing these, but I would like to actually... Thanks, Ryu. Well, I suppose it's not an issue unless he kills another 14 of them like that. I'll see about unlocking Fall off-stream, and we're going to put Pico on him. And then we'll actually let the onion level up. I was waiting for you, Ryu. I was so bored, I thought I would die. Have you found the flower jewel yet? Yep. Yay! Thank you, Ryu. I'll tell you all our secrets now. If you apprentice under us, your agility will go up. So, we will finish Bunyan, probably, maybe. But if you take a good look at Ryu, he's pretty well-rounded, right? Other than his abysmal agility, because we put all the heaviest gear on him. Merry Leap offers a +2 to agility per level. So, even if you had a null agility level, you know, just 0, that's going to knock it up to +2. So it only takes a few levels under Merry Leap to really even out the agility issue. Pretty sure it's +2, but we're going to make sure. So there is a penalty of 1 to HP, power, and defense, but considering we were on this for as long as we were, it's okay. And I should go check in with Delonzo, with Momo, just to see if I got one of the better skills. You've been practicing what I showed you. Here's a new move for you. Okay, not the one I was looking for. So Monopolize is a good skill if you need to grind somebody up. Okay, nothing else right now. It does pretty much what the name suggests. Gives you a monopoly on the experience from that fight. As evidenced earlier, experience is actually split among all conscious members of the party. So what Monopolize does is it treats the other party members as if they're dead, and you just get the full lump experience sum. You could use on a boss to get the biggest result if you really wanted that, but other than that, you would just need to do this over several fights. Which, if you're trying to catch somebody up without getting everybody else too high leveled, that would be one method. Just make sure to get it off every fight. Go ahead and top off and save, and then we'll head over to the fairy circle. The field of flowers is reacting to the fairy tiara. You want to use the fairy tiara? Yes. As you can see, Fairyland is a little bit humble at the moment. So this is the other side of the lighthouse, then. That's right, dummy. That's why I told you not to turn it on. What are we going to do now that the light's on, Elle? What are we going to do? You know what's going to happen, May. The monster's going to come after us again. I know that. That's why I'm asking, what are we going to do, you dummy? I'm not a dummy. Only dummies call people dummies. Are you calling me a dummy, Elle? Falcon kick. Stop it. So that's our problem. What are you going to do about it? Well, suppose we could kill that monster for you? Good idea. It comes out of the sea at night. So you should wait down at the beach. Not really sure what's going on, but why don't we help them? It doesn't look like the boat's coming anytime soon. It's like some kind of cocoon. Looks like the beach. Do you want to wait for nightfall? Yup. Wonder if we'll see anything. Hey, what's that? Here it comes. Let's get it when it sticks its head out of the water, okay? You defeated a dolphin. This... this is the monster? It's a dolphin. Evil root? Ouch. What was that for? Sorry. It's just that we were told there was a monster coming, and we thought that you were, well... Everyone makes a mistake now and then. No worries. Why don't you tell me about this monster? He's a nice dolphin, isn't he? I wonder if he's what the fairies are afraid of. Let's go ask them. Oi, what's got your goat laying into me like that? No worries, mate, but it's your lookout. I was just minding the Shaylas, but if you want to take it outside... What's with the lighthouse, anyway? Bloody nuisance. Can't get a week with it shining away all night. Get rid of it, apples it ain't. Else we might have a bit of a Barney happening. For those players who don't speak Australian, we have provided an English translation of the previous scene. We're not going to replay the scene because I feel like that just really neuters the character of this dolphin. But basically, he hates the light. He was being nice because they were pretty ladies. And if you want to take it outside, he's ready to throw down. That's him. This is the monster. He told us that if we didn't turn off the lighthouse, that he would eat us. Can you believe it? Hey, the light's too bright, you know? I can't sleep, yeah? So, you think you could, like, turn it off for me? Huh? You want it turned off? Do it yourself, dummy. That's right, you dummy. Why do you have to bully us about it anyway? Leave us alone, you big, dumb dolphin. Shut up, Runts. I should just fry you in oil and have you for a midnight snack. And yeah, that's why it's perfectly okay to murder dolphins. I've had it. You're dead. You're all dead. Yeah, about that. How is this a bad route? It's very clearly hostile. So, I'm going to hold off on the last resort. I didn't do a thing to make it hostile. That was all the fairies. Blame them. Then again, for the amount of resources that would go into preparing Super Combo, I could also just... Let's see... Actually, I don't even need to use Thorn here. But that alone and just spamming Thunderclaw should sufficiently make up for not going into Ultra Instinct. Also, lightning makes it look, well, it's not the first thing I would think of for lightning, but it looks really swell, in my opinion. So if you can easily get an Elemental Claw that's effective against the boss in question, that's usually the safe output option. For anything that doesn't have an elemental weakness, though, the Last Resort Super Combo, well, combo, is really effective. I believe this just halves my health. Yeah. But he should honestly go down, and if not on the next one, then 2 more would easily wrap it up, I believe. By the way, Ski, you say that this is the bad route, but did you realize that dolphins are nature's, like, biggest assholes? Or at the very least, the biggest ones in the ocean? Okay, that was enough. And now we're finally getting some agility on Ryu. But this is a video game, so it's exempt? Nah, if anything, this makes him even worse. He's a huge monster. Also, again, I don't get it why they wanted to do this with Ryu, but they make him like the de facto healer. He gets the best healing spells in the game. Even Momo doesn't get everything that he gets. Now, I do believe that Raised Dead is better in the... Nope, Raised Dead is about as terrible as it would be in, say, Shin Megami Tensei. Notice, chance. Chance of restoring dead member. At that point, just buy some ammonia. Which, that's a weird thing from older RPGs anyway. But, you know, it's whatever. Thank you for saving us from him. Since it's so late, why don't you just rest here? I mean, I could also just go back to camp. Here's a kiss for you. Thank you so much. Now Ryu's just dead. Thank you for getting rid of that nasty dolphin for us. It's okay to leave the lighthouse on now, right? Right. We weren't able to make any new friends with him around. But now that he's gone, we can have all sorts of friends over. So, as you can see, fairies here are like caterpillars. They literally hatch from cocoons instead of butterflies. We'll make this place something really special. Please come back and visit us every once in a while. We hatch from cocoons, just as you saw. What, before that? We're just little worms. Pretty icky, huh? So yeah, caterpillars become fairies in this world. Canon. Nice. Yeah, how are you doing on stim packs now anyway, Ski? From the way you made it look and sound, you were kind of going through them like candy for a bit there, right? I'm sorry, we can't help you. I'm sorry. It looks like the ship won't be back for a while longer. And after you went to all the trouble to fix the lighthouse, I don't know what to say. We'll figure out a way for you to go east. Go talk to the Guildmaster, Sinkar. I'm sure he'll let you use the road. You know, that is fair. Okay, 40, 49. Okay, that's not too bad. I will say that I tend to have more, but then again, I don't think you go hyper stealth like me, so... And not having the Legion trying to kill you, okay. Yeah, that's fair, I guess. Huh. Looks like the ship may have run into some trouble somewhere and can't make it back. In a situation like this, the only way east is to go around Mount Zublo, but... As you know, the road there is out. But we owe you for your help with the lighthouse, so I'll allow you to use our secret shortcut. Yes, we have a secret shortcut. It goes through the volcano. We are the Porters Guild, after all. Here, take this letter. It'll let you use the guild shortcut through the volcano. Yay! A long time ago, before there was a road, we used a road that cuts through the mountain. It may not be an easy trip, but it'll get you to the east. Thank you again, and Godspeed. You find the mountain to the east of town. Come back and see us sometime. So... what I think we'll do is we'll get our feet wet so to speak. But we won't be wrapping up the pathway through the volcano tonight, I think. I do want to get fall set up, as well as some other stuff before we get too far in. And also maybe do a bit more fishing, but we will see. So let's check in camp. The Irken region and Angel Tower are on the other side of the volcano. Really looking forward to seeing the ship, too. It's pretty dangerous inside a volcano. All with the magma and gas and all. But in tried and true RPG fashion, we do in fact have a volcano level. Of course, back when this came out, I think that was a slightly rarer trope. Let me think. Technically Final Fantasy IV did it. I don't think Kinda Sorta 5 did it. And there might be some that I'm just not aware of, but back then, you didn't have a magma level in every RPG. Eh? Letter from the Guildmaster. You mean you want to use the secret guild route? Fine by me, but watch out for the lava, huh? So the actual road is right here. Now I'm gonna be real with you. Seeing as how this isn't literally still glowing hot, we could totally just jump on it, take like 20 points of damage, and walk over it. And that would be that. I'm just saying. So welcome to Mount Zublo. As far as dungeons go, this is probably the first really dangerous one. For reasons like this thing here. So Vulcan will primarily defend and take 0 damage, right? Until you use ice. And now I should be able to damage him normally. No? Am I wrong? Alright, that's odd. So if it's not ice... Well, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Either way, that just dropped protein real casually. So each one of these steam vents can hurt you. any of the floor that looks like that can hurt you. Your placement after battle can get you hurt. Also, Vulcan has a nice ass, I'm just saying. So... was it lightning? I don't have to actually use fire, do I? Okay, it was fire. But now he'll start using Lava Burst. Which we immediately learned. Lava Burst is basically a step below a Tier 3 spell. And it's a whole party-wide spell to boot. So if you slap it on a good caster, you got yourself some nice damage output. Oh! And by doing that, apparently you also just make it more dangerous. So if you kill it before it drops protein, I bet it doesn't drop anything, or doesn't drop it as readily now, but worth way more experience now, so okay. So once again, you are incentivized to keep burn on your extra skill list. And I do promise that there are other enemies here, it's just we keep getting this one. Yeah, there's Lava Burst. 7 points, full AoE, basically a level 2 or 2.5-ish spell. It's solid until you get your hands on, you get your hands on Inferno. Nice. So, with Vulcans, it could be a little easy to accidentally power level here. Just because, I mean, what did the Dolphin give us? Like 500? Also, the yellow steam actually gives you a status effect. Unsurprisingly, lava men have a weakness. I will let you figure out what the weakness is. Oh, I should actually equip Momo with the Ice Prism. There's literally no reason not to. Right here. I feel like I'm accidentally going the correct way right now. So Momo should be able to one-shot these if she actually hits right now. But as you can see, there are in fact some nice things to get in this volcano. Another one of these. Oh right, I don't even need to have Momo use Frost. She can just attack normally, and that would probably still get the job done. It might be worth testing. Okay, so you know what? This is the correct path right here where Ryu's facing. I did accidentally go the right way. So you know what? We'll go over here and wrap up and clear the pathway, right? And then I can either make next session include clearing out the volcano, or do that off screen while I'm also setting up fall. Either way, I guess since we're already here. Or I can be a complete dumbass. Okay, never mind. Not quite a one-shot. Oh well, bare minimal. We will... The interesting thing to note, I don't believe you can get into combat on those damage tiles. Here's the voice of the brood, sealed in the chrism. We found the miracle gene. Coincidentally, your party will also not follow you onto those damage tiles. A little surprised that spot actually allows for fighting, but then again, Oh, hey. So the lizard men have a ability called Wind Strike. Don't think we'll actually grab it right now, but we'll do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That was a good crit. But we'll see about trying to grab it. Oh, there was still treasure over there. Case in point, we will be coming back. This is the path out. Hee hee hee. So you followed me this far, have you? What do you mean? We're just going to the place called Angel Tower. Hee hee, I know. I owe it to all who sleep in the tower. I can't let it end here like this. Hee hee. Ah, I can hear them. The angry voices of the dead. They call out to me. Ha ha ha. You can't get me. I'll avenge them all. Hee hee hee. Ha ha ha. Heed me, Scylla. Heed me, Charybdis. So I'm gonna be entirely honest with you. Unless it is mentioned by some random NPC, this old man never gets explained. But he clearly knows something. Hee hee hee. Die, die, die. And now, the second boss theme of the game. Like, proper boss theme. Personally, I'm a fan. So naturally, the things that are swimming in actual lava, well, they're kind of weak to ice. Also, you can actually learn Wall of Fire, but it's kind of underwhelming and overpriced. So unless you just need a slightly better fire spell spread around, eh? But we will try to learn it. Seriously, this theme is so nice. Ow. Jeez. Yeah, just casually dropping 400 damage with a Frost Claw is pretty good. Using a vitamin for 40 health is wasteful, but I would kind of like somebody to learn Wall of Fire, so it's whatever. That had better not be on Ryu. Oh, gosh. Well, that's another way to stun lock somebody, though, for sure. That should kill the first one. Yep. Alright. And a nice little detail is once you kill it, the pillar of lava that's like bustling around it actually does die down. Thing is, once you take care of Scylla and Charybdis, Gishin is almost a complete non-threat. But at the same time, he can be pretty terrible right now just because sleep, confusion. Which we may not get Wall of Fire because I am not just going to stall out until it gets used. Oh well, I guess it's definitely a moot point now. We'll see how strong Lava Burst is coming from Momo right now. Yeah, and he had this the whole time and never used it for his buddies. Just want to point that one out. $50 isn't terrible. And of course he would defend. If not for the fact he could use Confuse, I would actually just consider putting it on auto battle. I rest my case. You know what? We will go ahead and set it to auto. Oh, I guess he can just normally attack. Not that it mattered. Yeah, even this boss. Which, you know, that was a pretty chunky threat, right? I could go fight 2 Vulcans and get more experience than that. So yeah, Vulcans... they're pretty good experience right now. 4 agility on Ryu. Definitely don't mind that. And Momo gets one of the better buffs in the game, which is just straight up a speed buff. So we're going to inch our way out. And I will make it a point to, if I don't do it on stream, I will be coming back to clear the volcano out proper. And also unlock Fall. But first there was a crazy old man in the volcano. Then Gar gets all quiet on us. I have a bad feeling about this. I've seen lots of ruins from the Techno Age. But Angel Tower looks different somehow. It looks like it could date as far back as the days of the Dragon War. Giga Kuru Riruru. Yeah, I too wish I could be as calm as that. His snoring must be keeping Honey up. And then Gar is just being his tall, dark, and quiet self. So I'm going to go ahead and save. And you know what? I actually have somebody available this evening. So I will set us up to raid in just a minute. Um, Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed. Um, Tomorrow I will be wrapping up the FGO event with the ladder and the challenge quest. And then we will pick up with Underrail later that evening. Friday, we'll definitely have Breath of Fire 3. And either I'll start up Iconoclasts, or I will double down and have a session of both Underrail and Breath of Fire 3. But that is what the plan is right now, I think. Um, Naturally, if you'd like to keep track of this run, please hit me up with a follow, and you'll see when I'm live next time. But for now, we're going to raid BitWizard, who is currently playing Xenogears. So let me go ahead and get that set up. Once again, though, thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you next time, whether that be tomorrow or Friday. And y'all take care of yourselves. So, getting it set up now. And y'all take care and have a wonderful evening. Thanks all.